Hello, good morning class 8 students, welcome again. We are at the end of the chapter now. The last topic, that is numbers in between two given numbers. We have to find rational numbers or numbers between two given numbers. Two numbers will be given to us and we have to find suppose 5 rational numbers or 7 rational numbers or 10 rational numbers between two given numbers. Suppose I am given the numbers 1 and 2. Or suppose I have been given the numbers 1 and 5. First, let me take this example 1 and 5. So I ask find three numbers between 1 and 5. So you will write 2, 3, 4. You will write 2, 3 and 4. These are the numbers between 1 and 5. Okay, very well. Correct. Now, from 5 I come to 4. And my question is, write three numbers again between 1 and 4. So 2, 3. Now my question is, write three numbers between 1 and 4. What you will do now? Now here comes the trick how to find numbers between the given numbers. And I must tell you, there are many numbers between two given numbers. So don't get confused or don't get worried. How will we find numbers between these two numbers? There is a very simple technique of fractions which you have done, equivalent fractions you have done in your junior classes. So by this method we are able to find numbers between two given numbers. Suppose I have been given two fractions 1 by 3 and 3 by 5. And my question is to find numbers between these two given fractions. Clear? What I'll do, my first technique will be to make these fractions equivalent or like fractions. Just look at the board. This 5, I'll multiply the fraction here with 5 and by this 3, I'll multiply here. Look here, 5 upon 15, a gap in between, I'll get here 9 upon 15. Now, if you imagine a number line, 5 upon 15 and 9 upon 15 are like fractions. Clear? These are like fractions having same denominator. But if you imagine a number line, on a number line, 5 by 15 ke baad, after 5 by 15, it will be 6 by 15, then 7 by 15, then 8 by 15, then 9 by 15, then 10 by 15 and so on. But if I want only two numbers between 5 by 15 and 9 by 15, my two numbers will be 6 by 15 and 7 by 15. Clear? If I want 3, it will be 8 by 15. So these are the three numbers between 5 by 15 and 9 by 15. Now, if I want more numbers between these two numbers or between 1 by 3 and 3 by 5, what I need to do? I will do, just look at the board. What I do, I will multiply this by 10 so that the denominator becomes 150, and here also I need to multiply by, you can multiply by any number. You can multiply by 2 by 2, you can multiply by 3 by 3, you can multiply by 4 by 4, by any number, so that the condition is so that the denominator remains the same in both the fractions. So if I multiply this, the number becomes 50 upon 150 and here it becomes 90 upon 150. Is my denominator same? Yes. So between 50 and 90, there are many numbers now. You can write even 10, 20, 30 numbers between 50 upon 150 and 90 upon 150. So 51 upon 150, 52 upon 150, 53 upon 150, 54 upon 150 and so on up to 90 upon 150. So by this method you can write 10, 20 or how many numbers have been asked in the question you can write. My question is, do not write 51, 52, 53, 54 to 55, 56 between 50 upon 150 and 90 upon 150. 50 upon 150 is a fraction. Clear? 90 upon 150 is a fraction. And if you are writing only 51, 52, 53, these are whole numbers. So these whole numbers cannot come in between the fractions. Clear? So you please remember this, that your answer should be in fraction only. So the technique is to make them into like fractions. 3 fractions in between. If we need more, then we need to increase the denominator. And it's always better to multiply by 10 or 100 or 1000 so that our multiplication becomes easier and we can find as many fractions which are required in between two given numbers. Now from your NCERT exercise 1.2, you can complete exercise 1.2 now. First and second question I had already discussed in my last lecture, and rest of the questions I have discussed here, numbers in between two given numbers. So please complete your NCERT chapter 1. And if you have any doubts, do ask any query through your email ID, through your mails, or you can directly contact us. Thank you.